Finally, one of those manager of the month things that I've been waiting for. I mean, with the good work that I've been doing at this club so far, you have to feel I should have had a lot of them. As Arsenal fired Arteta because of his poor run of form. They currently sit 8th in the table, I think. Our first match against Nottingham Forest will be there by 2-0. Anthony and Wout Weghorst, whom I trusted over Malaysia, delivered. Then again in Crystal Palace, Weghorst scored again, with Bruno scoring 2, Rashford and Anthony also scoring again. This led to even Wayne Rooney, the Manchester United legend, singing Weghorst praises because of his form. The match against Tottenham, the first UEFA Europa League match, Heung-min Son scored the only goal of the game in a game that Tottenham beat us by 1-0. They had quite the advantage. They had more possession, more shots on target. It just wasn't our day, you have to feel, and that's the second time they've beaten us. We also beat Bournemouth by 2-1. Martial finally scoring, and Bruno also continuing to deliver. That leaves us sitting third on the table with 67 points, just behind City, who have 72, and Liverpool. Definitely the first match must be the second leg meeting against Tottenham. Erik ten Hag has beaten us now twice, and we have beaten him once. All our meetings at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, we have lost both of them. Here they beat us by 1-0. We had very many yellow cards. I think we were playing with the instruction to not stay stuck in, not stay on feet. And you can just see the greens that they have in their squad, and the ratings of ours are very poor. This was the goal. A nice delivery to Son, then Wolf playing it back across the face of goal, and Heung-min Son converting, and that was it. We couldn't do much past that. So for this match, I'm going with a very strong back four: Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Frimpong, Casemiro and Rodriguez in the middle, Rashford, Fernandes, Anthony, and then Wout Weghorst, whom has been in a very, very intensive form of run up front. So yeah, that's the squad I trust to help us get through. This second leg we must win it and not allow Tottenham to score at any point. The deficit is only one, so a little bit of pep talk to the players and we may have the advantage over them, and it may just feel alright. And I'm just seeing Jeremy Frimpong is feeling unsure. I don't know what's wrong with him. So since I can't talk to him individually, the fact that he appears unsure doesn't really jazz me, as I think he may be the game changer for this match. But okay, let's go in and line up just the way we love it. This is the basic starting 11 that we have come up with in this squad, and we are going to maybe change it for the next season. We'll just see how things play. Tottenham also, again, they started with Skip and Bentancur in the middle, Ken, Højbjerg, Wolf, Cesar Romero, Sanchez, Porro, and Foster in goal. This game, you have to feel we have an edge. They only have a 1-goal advantage over us, and when you come to Old Trafford, you don't want to come with just having 1 goal with you. You want to come to Old Trafford having very many goals with you, because this is a place that I believe we can batter you a lot, and we are just going to see how things play out. The first things first is just to make sure they don't score fast, because if they score fast, it will be at a disadvantage. Just Shaw comes out with a throwing for Casemiro. Just building from the back is our main agenda. Rashford creating that space. Martinez, Bruno in a lot of space. Nice ball floated over to Anthony. Anthony has the space and chance to shoot, and he shoots, and he scores our first goal of the game. It's only 4 minutes in, and we have already equalized on aggregate, and we lead at Old Trafford 1-0. Should I say that we have just the edge above Tottenham in every other meeting we have? Bruno, nice ball to Anthony. That was a pitch over delivery, and Anthony scores, something you rarely see. And it's another throw-in to be delivered by Shaw. Shaw throws it to Rafael Varane, out to Guido Rodriguez. And then Frimpong, whom I'm seeing involved in this match for the first time, back to the game. Tottenham are not that kind of pressing. I saw in the tactical build-up that they play against pressing game. They don't look to be doing that. just look to be sitting behind the ball for some reason. And then here comes Shaw, giving it to Rashford. Unfortunately loses it to Wolf, gains it back, and Rashford, ooh, that's a nice ball over to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno has a Weghorst in the middle, and it is 2-0. 33 minutes in, Wout Weghorst with his 19th goal of the season. Weghorst is trying to show me that this whole season I've been trusting the wrong person. I mean, it's not that I've been trusting the wrong person. When we trusted Anthony Martial, he delivered, and he has scored a lot of goals. He was second in the goal scoring charts at a point in the Premier League. But unfortunately his form just fell off. Maybe it is time for Weghorst to shine. We just don't have that consistent striker, I guess. Or is it maybe that we haven't given Weghorst an opportunity? And it's another throw-in taken by Shaw. You know, I'm starting to feel that these throw-ins are like our charm. Every throw-in that we have must lead to something. And this time around, Guido Rodriguez takes it, and it's a low shot into the corner of the post. Wow. 3 chances that have been created from Luke Shaw's throw-ins from this side of the field. Do throw-ins spell something different in Football Manager? If a highlight starts with a throw-in, should we anticipate something? Because I feel like that's starting to be the peak here. And we lead by 3-0. Tottenham have not even had a highlight in which they have caused any chaos across our field. They've only had 1 shot, 1 on target. We have 9 for on target, and it's another throw-in. Man, oh my god, don't tell me it is 4. Delivered by Martinez for Wout Weghorst, and it is 4-0. His second goal of the match. Weghorst, oh my god, I think throw-ins have something in this game. We definitely must have a feeling about something in this game when it comes to throw-ins. Nice pitch delivery from Martinez, and I thought it was Casemiro at first, but it was Weghorst who headed it. Even though if I had missed it, Casemiro was there, and it was a call for offside, but it is way onside. That's good. Weghorst, his second goal, 4-0 at halftime. That's what you love to see. 12 shots, 6 on target. They have only 1 shot, 1 on target. They are not capable. They don't have the ability. We are just better than them. And then there's a corner to be delivered by Shaw out to Rafael Varane, and it is 5. Manchester United 5, Tottenham 0, and surely this game is done. It was done right before halftime, and now we have just come in and sealed it. We have come in and shown that we can do better than them, and you don't come to Old Trafford holding an advantage of only 1 goal if you are to win anything. 14 shots, 7 on target. They just have their 1. Oh, finally they have something. 4 shots, 2 on target, and that should be that for the match, and that is a big win. That's what you call a big win. It's the Europa League quarterfinals. We have beaten Tottenham by 5-0, aggregate 5-1, and quite the performance by Guido Rodriguez and Wout Weghorst who scored both goals. And also Luke Shaw really jazzed me by the chance he created with those throw-ins. I don't know what to call it, but that's set up for a semi-final fixture against Lazio as Juventus face Monaco. Juventus knocked out Fenerbahce 5-1 on aggregate. Lazio eliminated Rennes 5-2 on aggregate. And the Champions League also is another one to watch. Man City face Real Madrid, and Bayern face Liverpool in the Champions League semi-finals. Those are good fixtures to come. And then Sabitzer is disappointed to see only minor improvements in the head coach's people management skills. Guys, if you have any ideas on how I can easily manage these people, please recommend them for me. As Bobby Charlton retires from Manchester United's director position, Ferguson also retires. Goodbye to those 2 United legends. Alejandro Garnacho is injured for the next 3 to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. That's not good for the team news. We were developing him, and we wanted Garnacho to be part of the squad, so it's really bad that we're missing him for almost the entire rest of the season. It's now time for the FA Cup semi-final against Nottingham Forest at Wembley. Brentford have already played Newcastle, and Brentford have won on penalties, and they have already secured their position for the finals. The Damsgaard scored in the 44th minute, Shaft scored in the 42nd minute, and it all went down to penalties, of which for Newcastle, Mankilo missed the penalty, Wilson, Jolinto, Amira, Malcolm and Gordon scored, and those are the players who also scored for Brentford. It wasn't that intense. It was an intense match, I should say, but I feel like we just have an edge over Forest in this match, and that's the lineup that I'm going with. Not doing much: Frimpong, Maguire, Thiaw, Shaw, Casemiro, and Fred, Sancho, Eriksen, Elanga, and Vegost. It was only 2 days ago we played the match against Tottenham, and a couple of our players are tired, so I'm going with the rotated lineup, but still trusting Vegost to deliver up front. In the league, Arsenal been moved by 3 goals to 1 and are currently fifth. Couple of instructional changes to do according to the way the assistants want it, but I'm not making changes to the starting 11. That's the 11 I just want to go with. I trust my guys. Then a little bit of pep talk, and yeah, these guys, they seem motivated, they're inspired. Let them go and bring home the FA Cup, because I feel like a domestic double, we already have it in our hands. Now it's just all about, can we do 3 trophies? If we can do the domestic double and then secure the Europa League, man, I just feel like I may even stop the series there with the Ultimate United Rebel. But the goal is, you remember at the beginning of the whole series, was to return Manchester United to Premier League as Eriksen delivers the first corner of the game, first free kick, and it goes all the way to Malik Thiaw, and Malik Thiaw's shot, oh, it hits the woodwork and is cleared, but Eriksen still has it. Eriksen, back to Casemiro, back to Sancho. It was taken away from him by Richards in the end though. But that's good. That's a good start. Eriksen to deliver in the back post to Maguire, and it's a goal. It's a goal. I was just pausing it to change a few instructions, but is it Harry Maguire or Fred who scores? Still, I don't know who the goal scorer is, because I'm seeing the icons of both Maguire and Fred are. Goal is awarded. VR was checking, but the goal is awarded. It's a Fred goal. Maguire had the initial header saved by Navas, but Fred was there to just pounce on it. He just saved it onto the head of Fred, and yeah, that was a really good one. That's a really nice goal, and that's the goal line technology looking. Eriksen with another free kick, another shot, and just skims over the net. Yes, Fred, we trusted him, let him do his job. Eriksen delivers it to Vegost. Vegost cuts it back in. Oh, looking for that, but they just couldn't get it. Jeremy Frimpong taken away from him by Morgan Gibbs-White. That's poor, man. That was poor from Frimpong. And then we have Ayew. Ayew on the ball, gives it to Richards, who sees the run from Gibbs-White. Morgan Gibbs-White, maybe a chance for Forest here. Gibbs-White cuts back to the inside, and crosses delivered for Brennan Johnson, and it is Danilo. I thought he was going to shoot, but Richards has it. They're still passing it around. I'm spelling fear. Oh, nice to get away from him, and it's a nice delivery for Brennan Johnson, but just skims over the net. That was nice football from Forest. That was really good football from Nottingham Forest. Half-time 1-0, 14 shots, 5 on target, 7-2 on target. That's why I said we should not write Forest off. Even if they're last in the league and they've already been relegated, you don't write off a team that has managed to reach the FA Cup semi-finals. They had a reason, that they had something that they had up their sleeve that managed to them to reach that position. And then we have Sancho, who has picked up a knock, I guess. Gives it through to Vegost. Oh, to Vegost. Can he score? Oh, that's a nice goal from Vegost. This man has scored in his like his last 6 matches in a row, if I'm not wrong. No, he didn't score in the Bournemouth game, so it's only the Bournemouth game. In the past 5 to 6 matches, it's only the Bournemouth game that Vegost has not scored. That just still speaks to you and shouts the form that Vegost has been in. Malaysia, that's a nice delivery to Vegost, and he just waited for the keeper to pounce and then passed it into the bottom of the net. It's not like he had, like the way Martial does it. He really does a lot of things that I don't like. Bringing on just a couple of changes. I'm bringing on Martial for Jadon Sancho. Sancho is a bit, because of his injury, I don't know what happened to him that he went on to pick a knock, but I just have to do that. Then Malaysia for Luke Shaw. I don't have another player to place in that position because of the way I poorly picked up my bench, but that's what we have. 5 minutes to go. We should surely see this off, and also with a clean sheet intact, I guess. But here come Forest. Dennis to Gustavo Scapa. Danilo, who has been really performing. He has really defended for Forest well. Richards out to Gustavo Scapa, looking for Gibbs White, cleared by Malik Thayer. Back to Danilo, guys, clear this ball. Gustavo Scapa's shot. Oh, it just falls kindly to Joselu. Gustavo Scapa shot, but it bounced off De Gea's chest and it fell to Joselu, and we have conceded something I didn't expect us to do. Man, seriously. This is not what I wanted. VR is checking it, but I think it will stand. I don't see anything that could have made the goal not to stand at that position. And I think the mistake I made here was to go with the 3 at the back system. I mean, I just wanted to like test. I knew we had already won this game, so I wanted to test the new system I was trying to grow in the squad. But I think that's what has cost us, and we have conceded right now. We have 4 minutes to go. I know they may equalize if I don't do this anytime soon, so let me just return it to the custom tactic, 4-2-3-1, then return every player to his original position, because when you change the tactics, the players shift all round. Like, look at where Rashford has gone to. He's in position where Wan-Bissaka shall be playing. So yeah, now the last minute, please referee, just blow the whistle. Full time it is, and we have progressed to the FA Cup finals, where we will be facing Brentford at Wembley. Wow, man, this is just peach. This is wonderful. This is nice. 2 finals this season, and I hope we can just win both of them. And then our tactic is working wonderful. Like the under-18s have won the FA Youth Trophy with this tactic of ours, because I know what's something I noticed, we playing with this tactic is making sure that all the other youth categories are also playing with it. And also the under-21s celebrate their second trophy. They already won the under-21 Premier League. Now they've won the Division International Cup final. That is 3 trophies for the underages. And also the board have already given me the initial budget, 315 million in terms of salary and 83 million in terms of transfer budget. That won't be enough for the big money signings that I want to make, so I will ask for more. Ange Postecoglou takes charge of Leeds after he was eliminated from his seat by Erik ten Hag, whom we eliminated. Then the final match of the episodes comes out. It is our Premier League meeting against Brighton. These guys beat us by 3-1 the first time we met, and that was not good. We went to their stadium, Amex, and they beat us by 3-1. And by that time, Brighton was seriously shining, and they were seriously high in the table. Currently, they sit 8th on the table. But I think I've just done something capable enough. I am currently 3rd on 67 points, just some 6 points behind Manchester City, who are currently 2nd. Then we have Chelsea in 4th. In terms of XG, I am down 15, but plus 8 points, extra points than the anticipated one. And Arsenal, who are currently 6th, are minus 7 points than what was expected of them. Arsenal have really flopped this season. I don't know why. Then the first half of the league, the top 3 have just been there the same way. Then the second half, we, City and Man U have just been there the way we are. Then also Liverpool, both me, Liverpool and City, we have really performed over the last few matches. Now we are predicted to finish 4th by the media, but I believe it can even be 3rd, because we are a couple of points behind City, and City have already played 1 game more than us. If we win this game, we will be like 5 points with it. So I'm just going to do the changes that the assistants want. Let's just make those couple of changes, talk to the boys, make them give them a little bit of hope, and then tell them they can do this. Let them go to the field and go and win this match for us. And then now I've brought in Fred for Casemiro, because Casemiro was a bit lagged and tired, though the locker room did not agree with me. They didn't want me to leave out Casemiro. They preferred Casemiro over Fred for this match, but I think Fred can do something for them. They have to deliver. They have to appreciate their own players and their own teammates. If they don't do that, I don't know why they're even teammates in the first place. So this match, if we win it, we'll see us just go 5 points behind Manchester City. We are currently 8 points behind them, and maybe 2nd is there for the grabbing, for the taking. The season still has like 7 more games to go, and I think City, they still have to face Liverpool for the 2nd time. So if that happens, Ooh, that's a nice ball from Guido Rodriguez looking for Martial. Martial, please score. I trusted you with this game. Martial doesn't score. Man, I mean, I trust someone with a match. I haven't played him in the past few matches. I've been using Vegas, but since he was our starting number 9, I decided to trust him with this match, and he just doesn't want to deliver. He doesn't want to prove to me that he's better than Vegas in that position. And if he misses another one, I promise I'm taking him off at halftime. If he misses another sitter or another chance, I'm taking him off at halftime. He's not really delivering us. Bruno wins another corner, which he will deliver. It is cleared in the end, and I think that's wasted. Yeah, that's a wasted chance. But Guido Rodriguez, this guy's been performing progressively for us. I don't even know why my poor man management has led to this. As Luke Shaw commits a foul. Oh man, don't tell me it's a red card. Please don't tell me. Oh god, was this really necessary? It's only 23 minutes in. Luke Shaw gets a red card. That changes everything. Man, can we still win this game really? I'm going to switch to the second formation, which is our emergency formation in case something like this happens. It has worked for us in the past when we have already had 2 games that we have had red cards, and we managed to win all of them by just going down to this simple tactic and changing a few things. Though one we won because we were already 3 goals up, the other one at least it was a fight for lives and we managed to win. If this works well again this time round, I would have really broken the code for winning games with a red card in Football Manager, and I would really love it. So with that, I'm just going to change Lisandro Martinez to a wing back on defense, a full back on defense, sorry, not a wing back, because I really want more players on the defensive role. I'm then going to change Bruno Fernandes to an attacking midfielder role. Fred, I have to change him to a deep lying playmaker or a box-to-box midfielder. Let me go with the box-to-box midfielder on support, of which I have more players like just traveling through that period, and then add Bruno Fernandes as an advanced playmaker, because I want him on attack, because I want him to create the chances. Even though we are defending, I want him to create the chances. Then for David De Gea, I'm going to change him from a sweeper keeper on defense. Then we have 4 players on defense. I think that's enough for us. If not we get a draw in this game, maybe we can win, as that's another throw. You remember what throw spell out for us. I hope that's the same for this one, as that one gives to Fred. Frimpong skips past one. Jeremy Frimpong, what a shot. And that's another goal from a throw-in perspective. I talked about the throw-in perspective being a really helpful thing to us, and man, I'm going to start hoping every time I see a throw-in, a smile just comes across my face. But that's a really calm finish by the full wing back. Frimpong, wow, what a shot. The keeper could do nothing. He was just afforded the space and he laid it across the face of goal. Sanchez could do nothing. And against all odds, with the red card, we are leading. Man, this is unexpected. This is really fun to watch, but that's not for long, as Mitoma finds Livaja one-on-one with David De Gea. Oh my god, what did you do? What did you do, mate? You should have scored. If I'm Roberto De Zerbi, I'm taking you off. I'm subbing you off. You are not doing anything that you wanted to do in that pitch. Alexis McAllister standing over the free kick. McAllister hits the post and it just goes all to El Neni. They bought El Neni. Oh, that's different. Then it comes back to Dunk for Webster. Webster for Caicedo, shot blocked. El Neni still has it, but Guido Rodriguez takes it from him, and that should be the end of that highlight. Frimpong with another throw-in that has brought a smile to my face. I hope it's another one. Man, if this is a goal, I'll be really happy. And that will be doing it with a red card. The only problem is that now just look at my defense, man. It has only 2 people. Frimpong is climbing a lot, and then Anthony Martial, he doesn't score again. Martial does it again. Man, you are coming off. In the second half, you are definitely coming off, as Frimpong still has it. Another throw-in that I hope there is something about. Rafael Varane out to Guido Rodriguez. The other one was supposed to be a goal. If not for Martial, that one was going to be a goal, and it was going to be a wonderful goal. Man, this guy is going off. Look at our back 3 now. It's really not just working in our favor. And also Frimpong, because he's moving a lot up the pitch, just doesn't, it leaves us with like 2 defenders. I'm playing it risky, but I'm playing it to a point that I have already calculated the risk and the reward I think might be higher. As Anthony comes up the field, Anthony delivers it back to Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong! Oh my word, I was talking about risk and reward, and Jeremy Frimpong puts in a second goal for the match. Man, this is truly the man of the hour. This guy is a showstopper. I mean, who would have expected that us being 10 men down, 1 man down, I mean, Frimpong will be the man to deliver for us. That's why I placed him on the role of fullback on attack. And at halftime, we have with a red card, man, we are leading Brighton by 2-0. Who would have expected this? I didn't want to lay down. Just a few substitutions. The first one I have to make is Martial is coming off, definitely. I'm really pissed off by the way he's performing. And if Weghorst comes on and scores, I'll be really pissed off by what I'm seeing from Anthony Martial of late. If Weghorst really comes on and scores, Martial would have really gotten on my nerves. He had the opportunity by could score that, then I bring on Weghorst and scores. That's going to be bad. A few tactical changes, and then I think we'll be able to see this game out. Because if you just go the way I want it to be, well, let's play for set pieces. I think it gives us an edge and maybe an opportunity to do something. Yeah, and also stay on our feet so that we don't concede many fouls, because they may also come to play for fouls in the second half. So let's make sure we do something better. As here comes Rashford for Weghorst. Bruno, is there something? No, he loses it to Caicedo. Moses Caicedo gives it to Mitoma. Oh my god, the back three is costing me. Livaja this time round, he must score, and he scores from an assist from Kaori Mitoma. You know, the person who is supposed to be marking Mitoma is Frimpong, but I have placed him on the role of, look at him, look at the position he's in. I have placed him on the role of a wing back on attack, and now he had moved up the pitch just to provide the extra man and leaving Mitoma with all the space. That changes my perspective of how I want to do things. I think I'm going to take Frimpong off the attack role. If we can, it's the 57th minute. I think we can contain these guys. So I'm taking him off the wing. I'm taking him to a wing back on defense. He still provides the extra man, but he's more capable defensively. That one I was giving him on attack because. And then another thing I want to do is bring the defensive line down. It allows more space in the middle, but helps us defend at using a lower line. Another throw in. I hope there is something to smile about this time again. Bruno, is there something to really smile about? So Limash, it may be against us. That was not a foul. I thought it was a foul. It may have been a foul and maybe have been a second goal, but we still have it. De Gea looks to deliver. It's the 77th minute, guys. Let's see this off. Even if we are just possessing to the end of the game, let's not allow them to have this ball. As here comes Anthony, nice cross looking for Eriksen to McTominay. McTominay cuts back in. Maybe someone to look for. Is he going to shoot? No, he's not. He gives it to Anthony gives it to Wout Weghorst, and oh my god, I thought it was a goal. I almost celebrated. I thought it was a goal. That would have been it for this game. That was going to be it. As now I think, let me bring on Tyler Malacia for Lisandro Martinez. It's a bit fatigued fleeing from that position. Malacia is more used to that position. A throw in from Brentford, intercepted by Frimpong, but he gives it straight to Mitoma. Guys, let us defend. Don't allow them to go through. Guido Rodriguez, thank you. Just clear the ball, Frimpong. We don't want another goal. Just clear it. It's 3 minutes to the end of the game. Clear the ball, Anthony, man. Okay, that's nice. Bruno turning back. Weghorst, McTominay to support. Scott gives it to Eriksen gives it back to Brighton, and now Sanchez has a chance to start maybe a counter from behind. Guys, I just asked you to clear the ball. Hold on to the ball for at least a few minutes. I don't want to draw this game. We'll have been dropping a lot of points. I'm not happy with dropping points. As here comes Pascal Gross. Oh my god, let it not be what I'm fearing. Colwell, someone to clear the ball. Thank you, Maguire. It's now that time of danger. It's now that time that everyone feels yes, here comes Anthony. Is there anything left in the pocket from Anthony? Anthony gives it to Vegas. Vegas! Oh my word, Vegas scores. Vegas scores in the 89th minute. Brighton on the attack to draw this game level, and Vegas scores to make it 3-1. You know what? That does it. Vegas is better than Martial, far better than Martial. He's the man of the he's the man who can come and change a game. That's not offside. I'm really happy. Vegas scores. It is 3-1 in the 90th minute. I was just fearing Brighton equalizing, and then Vegas does that. 3 minutes to go. The game is not yet over as here now come Brighton on a counter attack. Nice ball from Veltman looking for Mitoma. Ooh, nice control from Mitoma. He has Ferguson waiting in the middle. Mitoma to Ferguson. The gate part. Oh, he's pat it out but collects it calmly. It was not a nice shot from Ferguson in the end. And that should be that for this game. We have won by 3-1, having a red card. Man, I can't believe this. I really can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes. Jeremy Frimpong, definitely man of the match for me. He delivered. That leaves us sitting third on the table. 5 points behind City. It's only second is up for grabbing if City make a mistake somewhere, so we just have to be perfect in the way our run continues as Liverpool batter Bournemouth by 5-0. West Ham hammer Tottenham by 6-0. Man, that's really bad from Spurs. And then Brentford also draw 1-1 against Everton. A couple of results here, but the pitch of the moment must be Manchester United beating Brighton by 3-1 with a red card. That's the best episode ever.